You ever watch that show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? I don't even know what's on
Oh
anymore. It used to be on a
yeah,
long time
no, it was
ago.
my favorite.
That was so good.
Yeah. So what I want you guys to do is, thank you for saying that, because we're going to do first line, last line. Okay. So I'm going to put, here's how it works. This teaches you that what I'm doing is teaching you acting lessons that teach you to support your fellow actors. Okay. So one person starts off with the line. You have to create the environment, and then you say the line. The person who has the last line has to end the scene. Marshall, I think you remember this, with the last line, and the person who started with the first line has to help them get there. So who would like to do this with me? I'll show you how to do it.
I'll try it.
Who said yes?
Alicia?
Oh,
Alicia?
okay, Alicia, try. Everybody turn off your cameras. Oh, I need to turn on mine. All right. Alicia, do you want the first line or the last line?
I'll take the first line.
Smart girl. So you have to create the environment of where we are with that first line. Then you have to help me get to my last line. Okay. Somebody give Alicia our first line.
Today is a really hot day.
Say it 3 times, Alicia.
Today's a really hot day. Today's a really hot day. Today is a really hot day.
Can I have a last line, please?
We need to turn the air conditioner on.
No, it doesn't have to go with today's a hot day.
Oh,
That's a challenge. She has to help get me there.
Did you buy shampoo?
Say it again.
Did you buy shampoo?
Did you buy shampoo? Did you buy shampoo? Did you buy shampoo? Now this, saying the line 3 times, 3 different ways, you guys, is called the Meisner technique. Did you buy shampoo? Did you buy shampoo? Did you buy shampoo? Here we go. Start the environment. Alicia.
Today is a really hot day.
I know. I have really been feeling it all day, sweaty.
I can't believe you even got here in time.
I know. I was trying to wash my hair, but this air makes my hair so dry.
Oh, I think it looks terrific, even though, it's so hot out.
Oh, I had such a hard time. I was running all around. The dogs got out. They were barking.
Well, the dog hair on you doesn't show, very much.
I have dog hair. Oh, thanks for telling me. We don't see these things until somebody else points out the boo-boos,
Well, you're such a terrific dresser. It normally doesn't show, but I just, I wanted you to look your best because I know you have that important job interview today.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yes, I'm supposed to meet at 4 o'clock with the new CEO.
Well, I'm really glad you took time to have coffee with me because I really appreciate your, advice.
Oh, and it's so hot. I feel so limp. Oh, you're a good roommate to remind me of this. I totally would have forgotten it. And my hair is so dirty.
I know, and you have that grocery list that you make all the time, and I know you're always, you just a little bit forgetful because you've been so worried about not having a job. I just wanted to try and help you back.
Well, I think I've got my outfit okay, and I think it looks okay for the job interview. My hair's so dry.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it looks great, and I've been trying some new shampoo that really puffs it up and moisturizes it. It's called the Amazing Puffy Shampoo. You should try it. It's available at CVS.
I will. Thank you for telling me that. But I really only use avocado shampoo because it moisturizes the curls in my hair.
Oh,
And by the way, you were supposed to go to the store.
oh, I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. I'll add that to my list too. But can I pick up anything for you while I'm there?
Yeah, anything.
Well, I don't know. I think we've been running a little low on milk and bread, and I know you like that bacon, so I'll get that special uncured bacon that you like. And since isn't your
Wait a
boyfriend
minute,
coming
you went
over?
yesterday. You went yesterday. You were supposed to get me something yesterday.
Oh, I can't remember. Was it?
Buy that shampoo.
Hmm.
Okay, do you guys see how that is?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's bring
Sort of.
up Patrick. You can only say that last line and only say that first line, just as it said to you. So let's have Patrick and Rebecca.
Yay, this is awesome. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to take first line? Who wants to take last line?
I'll take the first one.
Okay.
So you have to help her get to her last line.
Okay.
All right, so let's give Patrick an opening line, you guys.
I'm going to be late for work.
Say 3 times, Patrick.
I'm going to be late for work. I'm going to be late for work. I'm going to be late for work.
And Mila's last line is, who let the dogs out?
Rebecca, you mean?
Okay.
You mean
Mila.
Rebecca, right, Tony?
Do you mean Rebecca or Mila?
You said Mila, but I think you meant Rebecca.
Rebecca, no, not you, Mila, Rebecca, sorry. Turn your camera off, Mila. You'll be on in a minute. Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
All right, here we go. Create an environment. Be doing something physical if you can, Patrick.
I'm going to be late for work. Where's my coffee? Here it is.
What time is it?
Oh my God, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you're gonna be late. You better hurry up.
All right. Okay. I got to make my presentation today. I got 2 minutes. Can I just run it by you really fast?
You didn't do it?
Well, you know me. I like to kind of wait till the last minute. It gives me more energy.
You do it. Yeah, you can have a computer.
Okay. Okay. Great. All right. Okay. So it's something like this. Okay. Look, everyone, I really think it's important that we invest in this new software because it's really going to help us make a lot of money. Do I look okay? Am I wearing the right outfit for this?
No, I don't think so. That's really boring. You need to change the beginning of
Change the beginning. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should open with a joke.
Yeah, totally. I think that.
Okay, like what?
I don't know. You're good with jokes.
I'm good with jokes. Okay. Boy, it's hot today. It's so hot that my coffee. I'm not good with jokes. You said I'm good at jokes. I don't know.
Leave it the way it was before. No, we don't have time for jokes.
Okay. You know what it is? Let me just breathe and calm down because no one's gonna want a presentation
It's 9:30.
from someone who's hysterical, right?
Yeah, but it's getting late.
It's getting late. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Can you come with me? Because everyone likes you. I mean, you could just, like magicians have a a girl that comes with them and everyone likes them. I mean, you're
You
such
think
a
that's a
wonderful.
good idea?
I mean, sure, everyone likes you. You're so well liked.
Okay,
Listen,
so
we have about a minute. Can you just can you maybe get changed? Because I don't know if the bathrobe and slippers are really gonna, not that you don't look great. You look great.
yeah, but first I need to get logged to the dogs.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
You can only say the line.
Yeah. What, you
now.
can't, you don't see the dogs? Did
Who let the dogs out?
Yay! Good work. Good work.
yay.
Perfect. Now let's bring up Judith and Danny.
Awesome. That was fun. Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah, thank you, Patrick.
All right, who wants first line? Who wants last line?
I'll take first.
Okay. Now, Judith, you've got to help him get to his last line, though. Okay. All right, let's give Judith first line, you guys.
The clock just struck midnight.
The clock just struck midnight. Say it 3 times, Judith, 3 different ways.
The clock just struck midnight. The clock just struck midnight. The clock struck midnight.
Good, Judith. And Danny's last line?
I forgot my wallet.
I forgot my wallet.
Forgot my wallet. Ah, I forgot my wallet. I forgot my wallet.
Okay, so here we start. Judith, you have to start it out.
So you don't have your wallet. So
No. Judith, you have to say that one line. The clock just struck midnight.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
The clock just struck midnight.
Well, it really doesn't mean much to me because I'm a night owl anyhow. So
Are you serious? Do you
yeah,
know what happens? Do you know what night this is?
Is it the night we were supposed to go to the midnight movies?
No.
Try and say yes, add information, Judith. Sorry.
So what, Tony?
You always say yes and add information. If you say no, the scene's over.
Oh, okay.
Smartphone.
So Danny, say your last line. Say the last line.
Wasn't it the night we were going to go to the midnight movies? Is that it?
Yes, and it is Halloween night. So
Oh,
what happens at midnight on Halloween?
the ghosts and goblins come out
Yes,
and
and they dance. And they
Yes, they-
especially love to dance. Where?
in the sky, across in the fields, on the
No,
moon,
Danny,
everywhere.
Danny. No, they love to dance in the graveyard on
the
people's
graveyard.
bodies. That's what's
Oh.
fun. For
How ungoth of me to not think of the graveyard.
yes, the graveyard midnight on October 31st is when they all come and there's a celebration and they dance and dance very delicately and they jump and they go up into the sky and then they come down and they barely touch their feet on each grave and then they touch fingers and then they fly off.
Oh, it sounds like you're describing goblins. Sounds like goblins, and this sounds cool. I want to see this. We should
They're beautiful
watch that.
because their gowns are very diaphanous, so that as they move, the wind blows the gowns up and around, and then they go up, and then they touch each grave very delicately with each toe. And then they move on to the next. And then they touch fingers. And then they move on to, you know where.
To the beyond the grave. They move on to.
They move on
Right.
to not heaven.
Oh, there they go down.
They go down, down,
Yeah.
down. They go down to hell.
Oh, yes.
And hell to them is like heaven to us. Because
To us.
yes, to us.
Help them get to the ending, Judith.
And so that's the end of the night. It just goes on until the dawn begins to break around 5:30, and then there's nothing.
Okay, and then that's I guess the time we head back home, I guess, and so it sounds like a good time for sure.
Help him get to his last line.
And so I say good night.
Good night. And
Get to his last line, Judith.
And I hope to meet you in hell.
And we have breakfast, dinner.
Maybe we can have breakfast when I see you next year.
Okay, yeah.
Help him out, Judith. A very expensive breakfast.
Well, it has to be. It has to be a very expensive breakfast because, as you know, we only meet once a year.
Okay, yeah, and that's not a problem at all. And I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
It'll be on me.
Okay, because you know I like very expensive restaurants. They do something to me. Just walking in, I love the atmosphere, and then the maitre d' comes, and what does he say, Danny? You know.
He asked us says good evening and asks us where we'd like to sit, and then I say oh, you know what, I forgot my wallet.
But see, Danny, again, the exercise was you can only say, I forgot my wallet. You can't put any words in front of it.
Oh,
So Judith
oops.
is helping you out by saying a very expensive breakfast. And so you could say, I forgot my wallet.
Okay.
You understand? This is the game. You got to remember the game and be specific with these things and help each
Okay.
other out. Okay. But you were close. Okay, good. Bring up Marshall and Alicia. Danny, turn off. Okay. Who wants first? Who wants last?
I'll take last.
Okay.
I did one, but is it okay if I do another one?
Oh, you did? No, you can do another one, but let me put Mila up then.
I think you need Mila, and I think you need, don't you need Patrick too?
Mila, come on up. Mila.
I'm happy to do another one, but I did one.
Yeah, Marshall hasn't done one yet. Okay, you ready for this, Mila? Have you watched it?
Yeah.
All right, you can only say the first line or the last line, and you have to support each other getting there.
Like if I start by hello, I've got to end with hello.
No, for example, if I give you the line, today is a, why is your camera moving all over the place? There you go, hold it. Where are you? Today is a beautiful day. You can only start with that line. Then you have to help Marshall get to his last line.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
All right. Marshall, do you mind doing the last line on this?
That's fine.
Okay. So let's give Mila a first line.
I love milk.
So say I love milk 3. No, she hates it too. We know she hates it.
I know.
So say I love milk 3 different ways, Mila. That's Meisner technique.
I love milk. I love milk. I love milk.
Oh, that's so good. All right, let's give Marshall last line.
Sorry, I don't know you.
Sorry, I don't know you.
Sorry, I don't know you. Sorry, I don't know you. Sorry, I don't know you.
Okay, let's start the scene.
Now do I start it with I love milk?
Yeah.
I love milk.
Yeah, perhaps too much, sis.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a problem because like you won't drink water.
How
Which is a
so?
problem. Huh? What'd you say?
It's a liquid.
Yeah, but you know, it's very perishable. So when you go on trips, like with your soccer team, it doesn't hold very well like water. Because water can be hot or cold, right?
Yes. What's your point?
Well, I think maybe you need to like, you know, kind of branch out, drink other stuff. You kind of need to branch out just some more in general, sis. I mean, I'm your big bro, right? So I'm just trying to help you out here in life.
Okay, well, have you tasted milk? Because if you had, you know how addicting it is.
Oh yeah, I like milk just much like the next person, you know, put some like, you know, Hershey's chocolate in it, delicious, you know, but like, look,
Chocolate?
man, huh?
Chocolate?
Yeah, milk chocolate.
I like dark chocolate.
You like dark chocolate?
Technically, if I had to choose one or another.
Oh, you like dark chocolate if you had to choose.
Basically.
Basically. So are you, I think we should like expand, you know, your dietary habits, you know, not just milk, perhaps other types of liquids. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
For example, maybe we could do, you know, like sports drinks that are like milk, you know? I'm just
I
trying
do
to help.
not like drinks.
Huh? You do not like drinks?
No.
Okay, well, this is a problem because I'm just trying to help you out here, sis, because at school, you're like 5th grade like teacher, you know, tells me that you drink all your milk, but then you drink everyone else's milk.
Excuse me?
Yeah, exactly. It's really strange. What?
You see that as a problem? I mean, it's not like they were going to drink it anyways.
How do you know? Did you ask for their opinion or ask for permission to take their milk?
Who does that nowadays? We're in the 21st century.
Sorry, I don't know you.
Yay, that was so good, you guys. Good work. We're going to do another round. Do you guys want to do another round?
Sure. Mila, good job.
Good job, Mila. Good job, Marshall.
I mean,
Really-
you too, Marshall. You too, Marshall.
Yeah, really, you did a great job. So you can see Meisner technique. We're going to do this again, then I'm going to teach you a little bit of Meisner technique. I'm going to let's everybody come back. Alicia, I can't see you, and Danny, I'm not. Come back, Alicia. Come back, Danny. All right. I really liked what you guys did, and the reason we're right now doing some work because, believe it or not, these improv games really teach you how to listen and say yes. So in improvisation, you always listen, say yes, and add more information. And this will lead us into the third part of what we're going to be doing tonight, which is a little bit of Meisner technique, which is repetition. But before we do, I want to give you your homework for next week. And this is where we all become a little bit serious in acting. And so this is when I ask you all that whatever we do in this class, we don't talk about it to anyone else. Is that agreeable?
Yeah.
Yes, Mila?
Yes.
Mila, hello. Is that agreeable to you?
Yeah.
Because this is where we kind of really go into, we're going to be going from Meisner technique next week into what's called the method technique. And the method technique was started in Russia by Stanislavski and Bolesevsky. And their whole technique was to strip the actor down to what we in ACT would call the zero position, where there's no ego, there's no how you see yourself, there's nothing. There's just the instrument that plays the character. Does that make sense to you? And we had many famous actors like Paul Newman, Marlon Brando, Angie Dickinson, Joanne Woodworth, Gone with the Wind, whatever her name was. Some really wonderful, great actresses and actors came out of this. However, it's a very rough and very brutal type of technique. So I've developed my own technique, and it's called colors. Doesn't mean red, blue, green, or yellow. It means a personal moment from your life. It could be a picture that you bring in next week. It could be a locket. It could be a book. It could be a letter someone wrote you. It could be just a memory.
So basically, we've got to like bring something important.
Yes, something that was very important to you.
Was or that be something that's
What, Mila?
can it be something that still is important to you?
Oh, it should be. Yeah. Yes, please, Mila. It should be very important to you because from you talking, I will ask you questions and that will bring colors, moments into your eyes. Because in American acting, it's all here. It's all here. It's not like European acting where they're wearing wigs and noses and hair pieces and costumes and doing fancy gestures. Mainly it's through the face and the eyes and colors. Memories will bring out colors. Like, for example, when I would want to cry as an actress, I sometimes would think of a long hallway with a candle. And that would make my voice sound different. And I would be able to come to tears. Now it still makes my voice different, but it doesn't make me come to tears. So the beauty of these colors is you have to keep changing them all the time. Like I asked you to write journals, So maybe a color right now that would make me feel very sad would be that my sister-in-law is feeling sick. And I feel very bad about that. So that might be something that would color me. But we don't know until we try it. Sometimes it'll just color our voice. Sometimes it can bring us to tears. Okay, but this way is a shortcut to the method. So we don't have to, get naked. We don't have to strip ourselves of our ego. But every day, if you keep a little bit of a journal, you'll find things that will move you and that will bring happiness to you or make you laugh or make you sad. I have one vision. If I have to laugh, that I'm performing with my stage manager in Texas, and all the cowboys are stomping on the ground. They're stomping, and my stage manager is 6'6", and he's supposed to come out in a white tutu and white tights and a big, huge wings and a halo. And he's backstage, and I've said to him, "Wear tennis shoes, Jim. The stage is real slippery." And he's like, "Oh, I don't need tennis shoes." And we do a ballet. It's the very end of my show. And Jim comes racing out on stage, and he's pissed off because he has to wear this tutu anyway. And he hits the stage and goes, whoop, 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 and literally hydroplanes right up the stage in front of me. And I can think of that moment, no matter how sad I am, and I'm immediately happy and laughing. Because it's just a vision I can never forget. And he walked back on stage with his tutu sideways. His wings were broken, and he was pissed off, which made me laugh even more.
Yeah.
He couldn't pick me. We were supposed to do a ballet number together. He couldn't lift me because I was so heavy. I couldn't think light. I was laughing so hard. Do you know what I mean? So, and that's also part of Alexander technique, which we will be learning as well. So that's for next week. It can be a picture, a letter, Judith. It could be a story, not a long story, but just a little bit of a story, piece of clothes, a memory, a locket. Okay, so we want to try first line, last line again. All right, I think this time I'm going to put Judith with.
I've got it.
What? Do you have to go, Mila?
Yeah, it's 9.
Oh, are you getting off at 9 and not 9:30?
Oh, I'm supposed to get off at 9:30. Okay, one moment. Let me tell my grandparents that.
Are you sure? It's okay if you want to get off. You're tired. I understand.
I can't get off at 9:30.
No, because she has to take her bath yet, and her dad's on his way home.
But I took my bath yesterday with my mom.
All right, sweetheart. So Mila, maybe you could have your dad fix your camera so that you can hear from it better, your computer.
Okay.
Will you remember to bring an object for next week?
Yeah.
All right, baby. Good work. Give Mila a hand. Good girl. Good work on that improv. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Mila. Have a good week.
Mila.
Bye, Eva. Bye, Mila. Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because Barbara's not here. Maybe I'll do one with you. All right. So Alicia, have you worked with Danny yet? Not on this.
Not tonight.
All right, we're going to do Alicia and Danny first.
Okay.
So let's take out our videos.
Good God. There we go.
So Alicia, you did first line last time, and Danny, you did last line. So
Right.
Danny, first line, Alicia, you're gonna do last line. And Danny, remember, you can only say your first line, and when it comes, Alicia, to your last line, Danny, help her. In other words,
Okay.
if even one word, like what, then she can say it. Do you know what I mean? Help her get there.
Okay.
All right, what's Danny's first line, you guys? I've lost my hair. Oh my God, I lost my hair.
It's easy enough. Oh my God, I've lost my hair. Oh my God, I've lost my hair. Oh my God, I've lost my hair.
Good. And let's give Alicia last line.
Add some marshmallows.
Go ahead,
Add some
Alicia.
Add some marshmallows. Add some marshmallows.
No, I think it's past the marshmallows, isn't it?
Oh, I said add. She was right. Add.
Oh, I'm
Add.
sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Oh my God, I've lost my hair.
You know, I can't believe it. The last time I saw you 15 years ago, you had a fro, and you were just amazing, you know, on those drums with the fro. I can't believe it.
Oh
What
yeah.
happened?
Well, I guess I got a little older and the hair it kind of fell out. I don't know, it just abandoned me.
Well, you look fantastic, just the same. And, you know, it's, you know, the looks good on you. And, you know, I mean, I still got my hair, but, you know, I'm older too. Been a long time though.
Yeah,
It's
I
good to see you again.
Yeah, I shave it now. I just you know, I gave up on trying to. I tried the different things you could get to. I can't think of the name of them.
You
Rogaine.
that
I tried Rogaine for a bit.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I have some girlfriends that use it. It helps their hair, but you know,
Did it work for them? Because
yeah,
it
kind of
didn't work
helps
for
fill
me.
in some little spots. Oh, that's too bad. But you know, so
Yeah.
do you still, you know, it's, but I see your place looks the same, and you know, everything looks really great. And I've been busy with my modeling career and with my fourth husband. And how's your wife?
She's good. She's good. And your husband, how is he? Your fourth husband?
He's okay. You know, I mean, we've only been married a few months, so we'll have to see how this one goes. But I have high hopes for this one.
Yeah. You know, I'm only on my third wife, actually. So.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I thought you were just on number two. Do you still talk to Susan?
No, Susan had a bit of a drinking problem, so she she fell off.
Oh,
She fell off a balcony, and she didn't die, but she was just never the same, and kept drinking, and you know, after the balcony incident,
wow,
you know,
that's
so.
Really rough. Maybe that has something to do with the hair loss. You know.
Yeah, I did pull out a lot of hair over that one. Yeah, I think no, that wasn't just. I think I helped it along a little bit. Yeah, with the.
So, you know, I hear that you opened a cafe. How's that going?
Yeah, well, it's going really good. We have I'm working on a dessert menu now, and have different pies, and
I like pie. That's great.
yeah,
And
and
I like,
we're looking for things to put on the pie, you know, like whipped cream and
I like whipped cream, and I like you know, I like some syrup, and I really like a cup of tea and coffee with my pie too. And I don't know. So do you serve anything else?
Yeah, well, we have a meringue pie, and all you really need to do with that is melt the sugar and I'm not much of a cook. My cook does most of it, but we get the lemon and then we just need to at that point get something sweet, you know, like whipped cream or, you know. I'm trying to think of what else I could put on it.
Put
It
marshmallows
would be
on it.
sweet. Oh,
But your line, Alicia, was add
Add
marshmallows.
marshmallows. I couldn't remember if it was put or add. Sorry.
That's okay, but it was Danny really helped her out. Yeah, add marshmallows, but that was good, you guys. But yeah, that's why I have you guys repeat it 3 times, because it puts it into your memory bank. But sometimes I forget the last line and it's a mess. You're just like, oh God, what's that word? What's that word? So good work. Okay,
Yeah.
let's bring up Judith and Marshall. All right, Judith, you had first line before, so I'm going to give you last line. And Marshall, you had last line. So I'm going to give you first line. So you'll help Judith get to that last line. Okay. And all right, so first line for Marshall, you guys.
I'm building a robot.
I'm building a robot. Dude, I'm building a robot.
No, you can't say dude, just I'm building a robot.
Building a robot. I'm building a robot.
Good. And a last line for Judith.
turn off the electricity.
Judith, did you hear it?
Turn off the electricity. Okay.
Say it 3 times, honey.
Turn off the electricity. Turn off the electricity.
Good girl. All right, here.
Off the electricity.
Okay, here we go.
Building a robot.
Building a robot? How old are you?
Listen, man, it's a sophomore project at university, so I'm an electrical engineer. You know, not too strange, you know.
Oh, I thought you were a little kid. I thought that you were maybe 14 or 15 and that you were playing with plastic robotics.
Well, you know, I'm Asian, and so, you know, Asians don't raisin, and so a lot of people think I'm Japanese, so people think we're Japanese, they like robots.
What do you
That's
mean
it.
Asians don't reason?
Raisin. So they, you know, they don't get wrinkles. Asians don't raisin, so they
Don't
look,
raisin. Oh, don't get wrinkles.
so they look young.
But I mean, plastic surgery is a big business in Japan.
It's more Korea. And so you're probably thinking about the double eyelids, especially. Korea is really infamous for that, more. But I mean, you know, for my robot here is like, I wasn't so much about, you know, aesthetic appeals. You know, I want my robot to look like a robot, you know, and I just wanted to be like really high powered. I was doing some experiments last night on it, you know, just to test the CPU unit in it, as well as like, you know, how quickly the CPU unit is able to reach to its extremities, you know, for like to move its arms and whatnot. Sometimes it's really hard because it gets a little out of control. And like it starts too much, like it's going to attack me. See what I mean?
Okay, now I get it. Well, I was thinking of my little boy Gabriel, when he was about, 10, 11, he had a box, a set, and he put together a robot, and he even was able to attach an electric line to it so that he could get the robot to walk like this.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he used to spend hours playing with his robot. And that's what I was thinking of. But I know, because I have seen, I have been places where robots, well, hospitals, for instance, robots come and they move the water, and they on the bedside table, and they bring new water, and they take away the old bowls. And so
Yeah.
I've seen real robots, and it is quite phenomenal because you almost feel like they're human
Yeah.
in many ways.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's sometimes like I just don't know where the on and off switch is, because sometimes I just want it to stop doing what it's doing so I can just do it myself, you know?
So Marshall, what do your robots do?
My robots are more like they're prosthetics, you know, and just to help people, you know, who've been in tragic accidents and whatnot. So, yeah, so I look at other robots like you're talking about, and I think to myself, like, how can I build something that people, they have something on them that controls them? Do you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes before I got into prosthetics, I used to build like these full-on robots. Do you know what I mean? And like I was saying before, it's like it would just go out of control. And what I mean? And I did so many iterations, like I would sometimes forget where the on and off button is on it. And it kind of scared me. And, you know, I have to admit, I got some scars, you know, from it, like right here above my eye, kind of whacked me really hard because it turned, and I wasn't expecting it to turn around. It just hit me in the eye. I was like, shit. You know what I mean? God, you know, that really hurt. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, so like there are different ways you could power the robot. Do you know what I mean? So it can be, you know, battery, so self-sustaining, you know, just like your, you know, phone. But a battery's got to be charged, right? And sometimes even when it's drained, you can plug it into the outlet of the wall, you know?
And what about robot animals? Robot dogs, I have seen those. Robot dogs and robot cats.
Yeah.
The only thing, and they know how to move, you know, it's amazing how are they able to put the joints together so they look like the animal that they are supposed to be. How can they do that? How can they get them to move? How can they get a robot to move like a cat,
Yeah.
or to move like a dog, or to
it's a good,
stretch? Dogs, I love to watch dogs stretch.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean,
and then dogs shake.
Yeah, they do. So I think you
How
talk
do
about
they get robots to do that?
Yeah, I think, you know, your point brings up some really good factors. One is mobility, and another one I was talking about is just power consumption. You know, sometimes robots which you build, they take up too much power, or they can take up too little.
But what about the joints?
Huh?
Marshall, what about the joints?
Yeah, it's difficult to.
Can you recreate a human joint in a robot?
Yeah, so that's something that, you know, a lot of folks are trying to work on, like Boston Dynamics and whatnot. Check them out. And you'll actually see like how powerful these units are, because depending on how they move, they're going to need more power. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you don't always have the battery to power, you know, the robot. So you need to like plug it in, you know, to like just like a simple outlet. Do you know what I'm
No,
saying?
but why can't it be like, I mean, you have all kinds of things that you don't have to plug in that are electric. You have to make sure that they have plenty of battery, but they don't have to be attached to anything. You know, once they have energy, then you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but
Except
Help her out. Help her out, Marshall.
I'm trying to get there. To be trying to get there.
except turn off the electricity.
Okay, but see, he needed to help you. You were still talking about all the other stuff.
Oh.
And then you added the line. All Marshall needed to do was mind go out of control, or just what you were saying at the beginning. Sometimes mind go out of control. I don't know what to do. Then you could have said, Judith, just
Turn off the electricity.
exactly. Do you see how you need to help each other there? You both got into a great philosophical conversation. I mean, it was very interesting,
Really?
but you needed to get her to that last line.
Yeah, I tried to. I thought I did. Like I thought I gave
did.
a few openings.
You kept saying batteries need to be, plugged in, but how can she say, how could she logically say turn off the electricity? You needed to see, it's where we begin to help each other out in acting. You need to help her maybe by saying, but sometimes they go haywire and we don't know what to do. Then she could have said,
that's what I said. I said one part, like, for example, was like, oh, sometimes they go out of control, they have too much power and I can't find an on and off switch and I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? That was,
That's what I said, turn off the electricity.
but she didn't get it. So it's still your job to keep going. It's it's just a game, but it's a real killer game because it really teaches both of you to really listen, because you did set her up. I heard you say that much earlier. She got into the philosophical part of it. She got all interested in robots and all that. So
I was just trying to acknowledge what she said. That's why I didn't want to make it a complete 180 turn on the conversation, which, I was okay. She says that. I'll try to, acknowledge that. And then I was trying to find a way.
I know it's hard. It's not easy.
You know what I mean? So
it's not easy, but good work, guys. Okay, let's bring up Patrick. Who hasn't gone up yet? Oh no, Patrick and Rebecca again.
Yes.
Oh no.
Commercial combo.
Oh my God.
Guatemalan New York connection by way of Los Angeles.
Go, go, go. All right. So Patrick, who did the first line last time?
Patrick.
All right. So Rebecca, you get to do the first line. Patrick, you have to do the last line. Do you understand what I mean? You saw what happened with Rebecca and Marshall. It was very interesting. They got into this amazing philosophical conversation. And so you need to listen to each other, because like Marshall did give Judith in one time, but she was really into the philosophy. Well, how do you do this? How do you do that? So keep your ears open to help each other. Okay. Okay. So let's have a first line, please, for Miss Rebecca. Time is ticking away.
Okay. Time is ticking away. Time is ticking away. Time is ticking away.
And a last line for Sir Patrick. All right. Last line for Patrick would be,
I have to take the garbage out.
I have to take the garbage out.
I have to take the garbage out. I have to take the garbage out. I have to take the garbage out. Okay.
Here we go.
Time is ticking away.
I know. I know. I know.
So what do we do?
Well, we have to make a decision.
Yeah, you are right, but I haven't decided yet.
Okay. So I'm just not sure what the right thing to do is.
Yeah, I know it's really hard to know what is going on between us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy. I feel happy, but you don't seem to be happy.
I am happy.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. We're both happy.
Yeah,
That's the main thing.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, good. That's good.
Yeah.
But so, but we still have this decision to make then.
Yeah, I know. And time is flying.
Okay. You know, why don't you just say the first thing, they say like your first idea is a good one, just you say what you think we should do and we'll just float it out there.
Yeah, okay. I think that maybe we should like share the things to do in the house.
I think that's great. I think that's great because, I think I carry my weight, but obviously you brought this up because I don't seem to be listening. What are the things I could be doing better that I'm not doing?
Maybe listening more.
Listening more. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing because everything else you're a great man.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So listen more. And then, are there like those little things and things that I'm not doing that I should, like, cleaning up after dinner or, putting out the toilet paper when it runs out or, just things that you always have to do that you kind of resent?
Oh yes, I hate the trash.
Okay.
That's too heavy.
You know what? You made me realize something.
What?
I have to take the garbage out.
Excellent. Boy, you guys worked good together. Really.
I thought I was getting dumped and then I wasn't.
No.
Because I was like, what should I say next?
It's all good.
It was all good. Come on back, everybody. That was all good.